And we are live! And we are playing some Handmancers. We are going to mance hands. And it's going to be great. I'm going to be exploring some of these other characters, trying to get some unlocks done. How's it going, Zinthis? We can indeed hand it to them. With hands. We're going to throw hands. Still love the splash art covering the naughty bits. It's very tasteful. How's it going? Zinthis and Tiny and Median and everybody. And Malandthar, thank you for the 28 months. And Levershot. Hope everybody's doing well. We're going to be Shield Man right now. Let's see if we can win a run with Shieldman. Barely here, but loving the VODs. So, I'm glad that you're still even barely here. I'm glad you're enjoying the VODs too. Hey, did you know that paper beats rock? And that rock beats scissors. Apparently there's an achievement for letting this first guy beat you. But I don't know if I want that achievement. Tiny didn't sleep well last night. I don't think anyone slept well last night. It's like, blame Bepper, she's a sleephawker. It's like, I never sleep well, so it's not a surprise for me. James had to wake up at, like, 8 a.m., so naturally he went to bed at, like, 4 a.m. So he didn't get sleep much. You didn't sleep much. Nobody slept. Sleep's for nerds. So every 2 times we grant armor, grant more armor. So we want just super armor. So we can get this armor. We can get every 2 times we draw cards, get armor. And then I do like Duelist Stance. Parries as wins is nice. How's it going in, Archer? More armor. And then counting parries as wins is pretty good. Put that on you. I also really enjoy the art of this game. I saw a couple of comments on the YouTube video that people are like, I don't really like the mixing of the art styles or this or that. And I was like, I don't know what you guys are on about. I think this game looks fantastic. What is this, Slay the Spire mod? No, it's its own game called Handmancers. I'm streaming it because it probably won't get another YouTube video because I keep trying to make YouTube videos out of it because I like the game, but nobody likes watching it. So I'm trying it out in a stream format to see if it does better here. Let's see. Do a little bit of that. A little bit of that. That. Draw some more cards. Slacking in your commenting, but you've been watching and listening. Hey, you haven't been slacking. If you've been watching, then no slacking occurred. I'll just get away with a tie here. Let the record show that you do, in fact, like Handmancers. The record recognizes this, Diamond. Thank you. Well, how's it going, Chef? Alright, and now we too will turn this wolf into paste. Every 2 times you grant shield, grant 1 riposte. That's pretty good for what we're doing. Ring of the Bee, terrible. It's got a bee in it. Every time you inflict weak, deal damage. Every time you grant regen, deal damage. Damage and bleed, bleed. Deal 1 damage and heal 2. Or dodge. Well, we gotta get the spike of defense for sure. And then maybe we'll just get a harvest and dodge. We're just gonna go full survivability mode here. I'll give this one to a paper. Oh, thank you, Daddy. How's it going, Sally? All right, we gotta fight a mimic or the goblin. I'm gonna fight the goblin because freaking mimics, man. All right, we have a path: fight, tavern, or Temple of Trinity, or Well of Wishes, fight, Temple of Trinity. So we're definitely doing a card swap thing. This I can duplicate or reroll or remove an artifact. I don't want to remove anything. I don't think I want to reroll anything. I could duplicate, but I feel like I can't duplicate the one I start with, which is the only one I think I'd really want to duplicate. So maybe I'll go to the tavern. Freerin would have gone for the mimic. I'm tired of mimics. Reduce damage taken, and every win inflicts weakness. Hey, that rock is a win because parries for him count as wins. How's it going, Wraithbow? And we do a little bit of that, a little bit of that. Then we draw some cards. And that sets off all this stuff. You like the mustache on the Blubbert. He's very distinguished. Oh, we're building up a bunch of riposte. So if he ever does get us with a hit, we will be prepared. That's it. He's not getting us with a hit anytime soon. Boop, boop, boop. And we'll just parry that one because there's no reason not to. Boop. Boop. You haven't hit me in the last 3 dozen turns, but when you do, you're going to find out. Look, you build it up, for when you do need it. It might not be now, but soon. Honestly, if we lost that last one, he would have died and we still would have taken no damage. So, really, me playing optimally is playing suboptimally. But it's fine. We got him. Turn him into mush. Okay. Damage equal to the enemy's debuffs times 2. Ah, Stonewall. Stonewall's great. We'll be taking Stonewall. Ring of Counter. Every time you grant shield, deal damage. So we're definitely taking these two. Every time you draw cards, inflict weak. Every time you grant courage, inflict weak. Ring of Terror just to reduce max HP, but we could pick up something else. I don't think we need something else, though. The only two things I need to pick are these two for sure. I'll put it on you. Oh, our rock boy has gotten much bigger. He's all grown up. And then, with our last point, Ring of Weak Drawing is fine. Grow is okay. Demonic Pact, I don't think I want. I'm not inflicting that many debuffs right now, so Suffocate isn't amazing. I might just take the Ring of Weakening Drawing because it's sort of free real estate. It takes up an artifact slot, but I can theoretically get rid of that at some point if I need to. Alright. Now we can get max HP and scissor damage. Base damage, scissor damage, and max HP. Lots of scissor damage, a little bit of max HP, and a little bit of rock base damage. Paper and scissor base damage and max HP. Or 2 rock base damage, 1 scissor base damage, and 5 max HP. How's it going, Irish Bird? Base is nice because that's everything. But then it's also scissor, which is like, eh. Is this the full game? Yes, it is. Well, as much as the full game is as exists right now, because it's still early access. Making you pick 1 out of 5 is mean. You gotta make your decisions. If I want to be more well-rounded, doing something like this to buff my paper and my scissors is good. I could just, buff up my rocks as big as I can because I'm the rock guy. Protein Salad gives +1 base damage, +1 scissors, so that's buffing everything by 1 and scissors by 2. So, then it's pretty, yeah. All of them give max HP. Every last one. You do have a point. Big Rock is big. That said, I feel like +2 rock, +1 scissors probably isn't as good as +3 scissors, +1 rock. At the cost of 2 max HP, which is probably fine. Yeah, maybe we go paper light and we just go super rock scissors. Because now we can go here And we can, for example, turn a paper into a scissor. Or turn a rock into a scissor if I want to be much more balanced. Which I probably should, if I'm being honest. If I turn a rock into a scissor, that's going to give me 3 scissors, 3 papers, 4 rocks, which means that when it comes to actually playing rock, paper, scissors, I'll most likely have something to win more often. So I might make my dodge rock into a scissor. And then my scissors will do even more damage than my rocks, but my rocks will provide me with lots of block. It's like alternatively, I can turn a paper into a scissors if I want to be like all in on rocks and scissors, but then that gets a little scary because if you need a paper, it's bad. But because I have a rock that wins on parries, that means that we can still beat another rock without a paper. And theoretically, if I can get more duelist stones, then we could fix it. So you know what? Let's go crazy. We're gonna go mad with power. All right. So our little goblin friend, the spatula. So every time we play the various things, his damage will go up, and he counts parries as wins. Unless I play a card that counts parries as wins. Then take that, nerd. Oh. Apparently my parry as wins doesn't beat his parries as wins. Well, we've learned a lesson here. I could purposely lose with this. I'll have enough armor to block it, but then I won't get a cramp in my hand. It won't cramp my style. And I'll do a little bit of damage. Yeah, it's fine. We draw and things occur. Alright, so we have a little bit of repost. We're going to lose this, but we full block it and we repost. And then now we just rock him like a hurricane. Alright, this is going to be a sprint, which means I'm going to get a cramp. Oh, and I drew none of my paper. Well, I'll dodge this. I'll grant a dodge, and I'll dodge this. And then, what's he gonna do next turn? Next turn he might be able to play papers, so I might need the scissors. So I'll bank on that. Why not? We're gonna lose 3 in a row here, but no, we did take 1 damage. Am I winning? I am indeed winning, I think. With this, I'm gonna have 4, 5, 6, 7. I should be able to full block that. So I'm going to purposely lose that to get a retaliatory thing and also to heal the 1 hit point that I'm missing. Alright, but now there's a lot of damage coming my way. Watch a YouTube video in this game that seemed quite difficult. It is a bit tricksy. I'll get that block there. He's got to get some damage in here. But now I win. So he got a little bit of damage in. But we're okay. Power increase. That's pretty good. Courage and weakness. Reduce debuffs. Deal 5 damage, but get weakness. Beginning of combat, gain 5 shield. That one's good. Every time you draw a card, deal 3 damage. Ring of Madness. You can't heal yourself. I don't think I'm going to do that. I think power increase and Ring of Shield are 2 pickups. And then we can figure out what we want for our third. Let's see. This one. Ring of Madness enables something silly, you just know it. It probably does. But I have a particular plan in mind, and the only way that I can pick that up while picking these up is to also big it so I can't heal myself, and I don't know if I want to not heal myself. I could just get a safety cleanse. You know what? I'll put it on a scissor. Why not? Healing is for doctors. Look, these guys could be doctors. You don't know. All right. We got Big Dargan or we got Toads McGee. Well, we can fight a Big Dargan. We didn't get to him in the YouTube video last time, so... The enemies look so cool. No matter where we're going, we're going to be able to, like, duplicate an artifact. Which, honestly, maybe the Ring of Counter? So that'll be, like, a good amount of damage. Let's go, Jihad. How many runs so far this stream? Did this one is the one. I think I'm going to go to another tavern. Paper rock damage. Just base damage and max HP. Scissor damage. Lots of scissor damage and max HP. Lots of paper damage. Lots of... Oh! Ha! 3 rock damage, 1 everything damage, and 1 scissor damage. That is... Roasted salmon and mussel berries is what I want to eat every day for every meal. Found out about this game is the fact the artistic direction is awesome, but it's only a rock, paper, scissors game. You say only, but I enjoy it. I like all of the fun interactions you can get with all the artifacts and such. Oh, it's so many wolves. Also, this wolf back here, just no thoughts, head empty. If he wins, he inflicts bleed. Every 3 actions, he gets courage. And every turn, he gets himself armor. Okay. How's it going, Night Garden? Back and I can't see shit because I forgot my glasses at home. Never forget your glasses. You need them. Alright, so our 7 damage scissors. Going absolutely wild. And then our 8 damage rocks. Alright. Beautiful. You like the Ed Wolf in the back. He's definitely got those Ed vibes. This one on the left also Edding up a little bit with his tongue just kind of bleh. You count parries as wins, so you go there. And you go there. Just sitting on our 21 block. I don't think these wolves are getting past our defenses anytime soon. Oh, we got our heal in a little bit. Recover some of those hit points that we lost. Heal up a little bit more. Oh, and then all of those wolves became one dust pile. Ooh. Every 5 times you deal damage, grant 1 shield. We're definitely going to take that. Cramp steal damage. Every 3 actions inflict a weak. Gonna combat. Okay, well, we're definitely taking Ring of the Bastion, for sure. But then what do we want for our last little something? Shields do damage and damages make shield. Welcome to the spin cycle. That is the idea. And I'm about to duplicate one of my things, so I have to decide if I want to duplicate the Ring of Counter or if I want to duplicate the Ring of Bastion. Because it's going to be one of those two, I think. Honestly, it'll probably be the Ring of Bastion. Ring of Needle could be okay. Yeah. Depends on if having 2 of the shields doing damage counts as 2 instances. I believe it does count as 2 instances. Every time you grant shield, deal 1 damage. And then, so, if I get 2 Ring of Counters, I'll fill up the Ring of Bastion twice as fast. If I have 2 Ring of Bastions, then I'll get twice as much shield, which will set off the Ring of Counter more often, which will set off more of the Ring of Bastion. There's a strong argument for either one. Getting either one will result in more shields and more damage, weirdly enough. I'll duplicate it then. It's fine. Now we have a test fight before we get to the boss. See how it feels. Oh, it's a Goblin Marauder. Every 2 actions, get stuff. He wins ties. Lower his health the stronger he gets. And every time he wins, he makes us bleed to death. Alright. Ain't this a boss enemy? It is not. He's just a Marauder. Alright. He wins ties, even though I put my card that wins ties, but we knew that didn't work, but it made me say it anyway. He has the same parry win thingy, yes. Something like that, I guess. And the artifacts are indeed going nuts. That's the part of the game I like, was when you start getting a build going and they all start synergizing with each other and going nuts. That's when the good stuff happens. Alright. Watching the artifacts and seeing someone doing endless mode Balatro. Well, we're only just doing a little bit. We only got like 27 armor right now. I mean, 28 armor right now. I mean, 29 armor right now. I didn't know your beard was gone. My beard's not gone. It came back. It was gone before. You missed that. Mostly because I couldn't see it. He told me he shaved it to celebrate my 60-month subscription. Yep. That's definitely what I maybe said. Look. I'm going to shave all this again. I'm just going to have a stash. It's going to be great. I haven't decided what I want to do. If I want to just let it come back the way it was, play around with it while it's short. I'm probably going to play around with it while it's short. I just don't know what I want to do with it, really. Tiny likes the goatee. I rocked a goatee for most of my life before the big beard. So, I'm familiar with goatee style. But it's also where the best part of my beard grows, because the sides are a little bit weaker. But the front grows well. So it's just kind of naturally occurred. Every 3 times you draw cards, inflict a stun. Every 3 times you inflict a stun, inflict a stun. It stonks. At the beginning of combat, inflict 2 stuns. I can't get at them all. Let's see. Deal 2 damage for each card in your hand. Random buff. Deal 1 damage for the bleed. It's like I'm not in love with any of these artifacts, I think. And I only have 3 more artifact slots, so I gotta be careful. I might get greedy, fortify in either Rally of War, or if I want to take one of these, maybe just the Ring of the Commander. Oh yeah, I do have a reroll. I forgot that I have a reroll. Because that's relatively new. Oh, but it costs a pip to reroll. Ring of the Sticks will get me a pip back, but I can't get regen, which isn't that bad. Remove all cramps from your hand. Draw cards into your hands as full. Remove all debuffs to self. Deal 2 damage for each debuff removed this way. I might just grab those 2 and have that be fine. Ooh, you got yourself a glow up. Oh, he's very spiky. All right, and now a Dargon. So every 3 turns, he's going to do a corruption move. He reduces all damage. Cramps need to be played twice to be removed. Every turn, plays and locks a random card in a random location. Hence why my sword, or my scissors over here. But it's hitting a paper, so that's fine. Doesn't allow you to check your deck or discard pile. I never do anyway. And my cramps hurt me when I play them. Alright, he auto-played my rock again, but again, it was in a good spot, so at least he's being nice. I'll save the parry win one for now. Just menagerie of just light pings. Alright, so he played this one. This card considers parries as wins, but this is his corruption slot, which always wins. So, and that's got to be taking a hit. I think I'll get the extra shield gamba here. Parry, that's fine. And we lose that one, but we still have a dodge and 30 armor and everything. So we're feeling fine. Or do we draw and then poke him in the face a bunch? He does have giant hand wings. Same place Lugia did. Sasuke shops at the same store. Oh, he's forcing me into a parry. How dare you? That's a good Dutch order. Well, we got him halfway down, and we're sitting on 40 armor, and a big reflect, and a dodge. Well, that corruption's gotta hit us no matter what, so we might as well... Since we're gonna full block it anyway, what if we just get a little bit more retaliation? Also, we have a dodge, so we might just dodge it anyway. And if I don't want to do redraw things to get cramps, I could just win that parry with that, and then not win that parry, but still parry with that. How's the rock, paper, scissors going? Quite well this run. I think we're doing quite well. This corrupted dragon is not having the best of days. I think I got an achievement just now for having a bunch of armor. Alright. I'm glad that he's making correct plays with the plays that he's forcing me to make. I feel like he could be a much bigger jerk about that if he wanted to. We are rocking pretty hard, but are we rolling? I think we are. You have almost 2 times my HP and shield. Well, yeah, you gotta stay safe. Now, that said, this amount of shield is not going to save me against the final boss, because the final boss has a move where she does 1,000 piercing damage to your face if you don't beat her in time. And that is unpleasant.
Safety first. Put on your helmet.
Oh, geez, that guard's been tinied. Thank you very much, Tiny.
Ouch, baby.
They are now safe. Enjoy your safety concussion. Alright, now the dragon has been dusted. Let's see. Ring of Regeneration. I don't think we need that. Deal damage equal to the enemy's debuffs times 2. We're not doing a ton of debuffs. Drawing a card is good for us. Iron Skin is probably still pretty good for us. Flurry of Blows is actually also not bad for us. I might just gem up here, just take these 3. Look, we'll fully gem out big old armory armorman. Will we ever get Ghost Trick 2? Man, I hope so. That'd be lovely. Although I feel like the Ghost Trick story wrapped itself up pretty nicely. So, maybe spiritual successor Ghost Trick 2. But now we gotta fight Hansy McGee, also known as Mother. She's just a treat. Also, some of these hands are touching her very inappropriately, and I feel like just you gotta think about that. Duplicate a gem, or we can duplicate yet another artifact. Duplicating Ring of Counter again is very funny. Or I could now duplicate the Ring of Bastion. But no, just more Rings of Counter. What could possibly go wrong? Just get more of them. Now I have 3. Oh, man. Soldier of the Dead. Oh, he has a very big reaction to getting poked. Every 4 actions inflicts weakness. 5 actions deals 1 damage. Every turn grants 5 armor. Every 3 turns grants 1 empower. Every 15% missing HP gets even more empower. And also, we gotta play our whole hand every time here. Stuff is happening. Thought his hand was a hammer instead of holding giant dumbbells. Oh yeah, it's just a tombstones on a piece of rebar, and he's just doing curls. Okay. to take the 2 damage here because I promise you I won't take the 2 damage here. Part of my strategy is strategically losing. You can't skip leg day. This guy has never seen a leg day in his life. Leg day is the best day. The nice thing about leg day is the ego gains for someone like me, because comparatively speaking, my arm's much weaker than my legs. You grow up as a big man, your legs get strong. I max out all the machines. There's a lot of paper coming up. You know what? We're gonna lose them on purpose. Hit you with one of those. And I guess we'll just tie that one, and then we'll do that, and then... yeah. Something like that. My problem with squats right now, currently, is that my knees are not good. Being heavy for most of my life and just getting old means that my knees aren't great. So that is my current limiting factor. Inflict bleed, inflict more bleed. 3 times you draw a card, just do a stun. End of the turn, just deal 2 damage. Every time you lose, deal damage equal to 25%. We're going to take this Ring of the Betrayer, because we kind of want to lose on purpose sometimes anyway. And getting some free damage in sounds great. Honestly, end of your turn, deal a bonus 2 damage, sure. How's it going, Mr. Bearman? And then, yeah, I guess we'll just take a Smite here as our last one. We'll throw it on there. Just walk on the treadmill. Hey, that's how I started. All right. Hands McGee. She's got the corruption thing every 3 turns. Every 6 actions, she will put cramps in our deck. Every turns creates and locks a cramp in a random position. She wins parries every time. Every 3 turns she gets stronger. And whenever a cramp gets played against her, she heals a little bit. Okay. Actually, let's do that, then that. And then... something like that, maybe. And this is the final boss? I believe so. Alright. We get our little bonus damages in here and there. Ping, ping, ping. And Braw's a bold choice. We did acknowledge that a little bit earlier as well. Alright, so now we have a cram locked into that position. Nothing we can do about that. But we can dodge it. That said, we might take a couple of on-purpose losses here just because that's what the game is deemed we're doing right now. Like, I could sprint to get more cramps, but I don't want to give her any more cramps. And we're designed to take a little bit of damage. Oh, Mr. Grayman on the 10-stream streak. Yep, just dodge that one. Alright, we got a corruption, which means we're definitely getting hit with that. I'll put you there. And I'm going to lose those anyway. I'll just get a little bit extra armor for it. It's probably fine. How's it going, God Kickback Ultra Dave? Just let the ticks keep ticking by. That paper looks so smug. It's because it is. If I play this meta magic and then draw, I'll get a cramp in my hand, but then the meta magic will remove the cramp. So that's not bad. So I can do something like this. And then sprint, so I don't have to use this, which won't win anywhere. So now I'll have a cramp, but then that'll fix that. And then I'll win everywhere else. Seems like my Christmas tree of death is doing the heavy lifting. That's the idea. But we're not done yet. It's the final boss, so we got a phase 2. Oh, but that means that, oh, I didn't get rid of the cramp because she cleared the board. That sucks. So now, she's got Last Resort. If the fight doesn't end in 5 turns, deals 1,000 true damage. That's the big problem. So, in the side playing to unlock these characters, I got her to this phase 2 form. And I died when she hit me with the 1,000 true damage when I had her at 2 hit points. It was very sad. But I think I'm in a better position this time around, so I'm feeling reasonably confident. Also, she has tentacles. She's got like little flowy things of cloth, and then also I think that's hair. And then these things at the bottom might be tentacles. I think they're tentacly. And then these spiky things. I don't know. She's got a lot going on. Actually, I might hold that. If I hold it, I'll probably just put it right here. Oh, you know what I just realized? When she evolved into her second form, she doesn't win parries anymore. That's good to know. Alright. I gotta... We gotta get this finished before she starts blasting. Corruption there. This is removable. She just put it there. But that's fine. Also, she's doing 2 corruption attacks this turn. That's rude. But also, that's fine, I think. Because if she hits me, she'll just hit herself. Although right now I'm dodging the first one. We gotta get this damage in quickly. How's the Ultra Child? She's doing fine. Also, yeah, I have to kill her this turn or we'll lose. So we're going to do this, and then we're going to sprint for no reason other than to draw cards. Because every time we draw cards, we get armor, and when we get armor, stuff happens. Not a lot of stuff happened, but... hopefully it's all enough. Oh, that was a big repost. I think we're fine. I think we got her. She's dust. The Ultra Cats, the 2 remaining cats are fine, but we did just lose a cat last week. So, in that regard, not amazing. But hey, look at that. We got a victory. Not a tremendous amount of fanfare. But we have points that we can use to unlock things. This was unlocking him. We unlocked the paper character, so we're ready to go with that. We can unlock a thing to give heals. A bunch of stuff to level up faster. Just fine. I like just kind of keep going up the middle here, because this gives us all like new gem and artifact options. New crest subclass for bleeds also sounds like it could be fun. But I'm going to do a paper run next, so I don't need to get that one quite yet. I think we'll just grab this one. Were they just told? Yes, Mally was 18 years old. She was a very elderly kitty. Alright. And now, Melissa. I haven't even tried Melissa yet. Deals double damage against cramps is her initial thing, which I'm uncertain as how that's going to work, but... let's see what they got. Alright, we start with the meta magic cramp removal thing, which is nice. Pummel Flow inflicts stun. Okay, get him. Oh, so we stun them, and then they cramp, and then we deal double good damage against cramps. So now... if I put in a 3 damage something, it'll do 6 damage. Okay, I'm picking up what it's putting down now. So we want to give the enemy cramps. Hi, Bearman Brother. Another meta magic to remove cramps from my hand. And go face, deal 6 damage. Shield and health, damage and weakness, deal damage. Every time you get regen, deal damage, weakness. Every time you inflict stun, deal 3 damage. I want to try to do a stun-focused something or other, so maybe getting the Ring of 1, too, because the stuns inflict cramps, and we want that for our Signet of the Monk. But then do I reroll and gamble on... because it costs me 1 pip to reroll. I could do that and gamble, or I can just take the meta magic and something else. I'll gamble, though. Well, none of those changed. Exhausting draw hands or cards take hands full added cramp to your deck. That's just worse than what I had access to before. Yeah. Nothing good. Should have just took what I needed. Alright, every win inflicts a bleed. That rock looks so accusatory. That rock knows what you've done. Actually, I want to save that because I think that would cramp that, which means that this scissor would be doing extra damage, which would be not good. Nah. I have so many hand cramps. But it's fine, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna hold these cramps in my hands. Okay. Your cramps gain the following effect, deal 1 damage. So we can make it so that when we cramp, it's not so bad. And then we can add cramps to our deck. Eh. How's it going, Aces? 25% base damage to this card. I'm once again not in love with any of these. I'm gonna roll. It's famously never been bad for me. Ah, Ring of Jab. Ring of Jab is something good. We want to do stun. Combo finisher deals 5 damage if this card has 3 gems. I mean, I can work on that. Alright, we just fought the Gobbo, so now we can fight the Mimic, just to mix things up. We duplicate a gem, duplicate an accessory. Duplicating a gem, we can duplicate the stun gem. And then we can duplicate one of these, or whatever we get from this fight. You know what? Why not? Ah, thief. He's going to steal my cards. He stole my card. But it's fine, because he's so cramped. I'm really cramping his style. Well, do that, and then do that. Slowly whittle this guy down. Man. Just getting nothing I need. Steal my cramp. You didn't. You know what? I'm blocking too. I'm blocking even more than two. Also, you're never even gonna do that too, because you're dead.
Hello there.
Ewan, thank you for the follow. I tried my best with that one. But also thank you for the follow. Ah, Ring of the Bee. Oh, I have regrets that this is a bee build. 3 times you inflict stun, inflict stun. We want to inflict all the stun. One dodge is not bad. Every time you parry, deal 3 damage. I mean, that's not terrible. But, every time you play a card, just deal 2 damage. Yeah, you know what? Ring of Martial Arts is fine. The real question, am I going to duplicate the bee? Why do you cause me divine suffering? Alright, one more stun card, and we completed the combo finisher. If I get 3 bees, is it infinite stun forever? Does it infinite loop until the end of time? Every 3 turns, swap all of your buffs with debuffs. In your turn, swaps them back. Attacks marked with question mark. Copy the card type you place in that position last turn. Oh, God. Get stronger, steals cards, and stole cards. Just keep adding stuns to our repertoire. I'll take these that card. Oh, boy. Be a shame if you were super stunned. Stun him again. So I'm going to hit him with a stun, and then this should just be a cramp. Ow. Stupid question marks. Why do you keep reading Barry as daddy? Those are questions you have to ask yourself and or a therapist. I don't know. Got him. Or an optometrist. Definitely one of the ists. Every time you draw a card, deal 3 damage. Every time you deal damage to yourself. And a combat heal 5. Deal 1 damage every time this card wins, double its damage. So damage equal to the damage of the enemy attack. Grant block equal to the enemy attack. It's not bad. But none of them are what I'm, like, exactly what I'm looking for. The Ring of the Celestial. If you would die, heal 100 HP works only once. But the Ring of the Stunning Draw. Every 3 times you draw, inflict a stun. I gotta get the stun stuff. Can't grant regeneration would give me another point back to buy something else, but I don't think there's anything else that I'd want to buy with just the 1 pip. So, we're just gonna grab that. And we just did the dragon, so we'll fight Corrupted King Frog. Who's a little annoying. Oh, actually, his repost is bad for us because the way to get around his repost turns is to parry him, but if we are stunning him and cramping him, then we can't parry as easily. So we might not be a good fit for fighting the Corrupted Frog King with our current build, so I'm going to go back to the dragon. Another Mirrored Fate Well of Wishes combo. And that's top and bottom. It's just if we want to do it before or after the fights. We know we want to copy the bee, and we know we want to copy the stun gem, so here we go. Let's put it on another paper. More stuns. And then I guess we're going to get another B to see if our stuns go infinite. Alright. So we're just here to cramp other people's hands. Or paws, as it were. Just, you're gonna be stunned the entire time. The bees do not appear to go infinite. That said, there's a lot of stun on the enemy. Like a whole lot of it. Man. This is kind of brutal. Repost. Oh, hey, look, stun. We're going to take that. -2 base strength. Every 2 times you bleed. Beginning of combat, get 3 regen. Beginning of combat, get 5 block. Well, we're definitely taking Pommel Throw. Just so much stun. Like, regeneration could be okay. Ring of Shield could be okay. I'm gonna be a little saucy here. Yeah, turn deal 1 damage to self, deal 3 damage. Every time you draw cards, heal 1. Discard 1 random card to draw 2 cards. Discard all your cramps, draw as many cards. Discard this way. Every time you draw cards, heal 1. Could be just a nice little bit of a safety net. I'll grab that. Just to make sure I stay topped off. Oh, this is the Zombert that doesn't hit the gym as hard as the other one. Every turn heals 5%. Every turn gets shield. 7 actions deals 1 damage. Every 3 turns grants him power. Okay. Well, let's cramp him up. If I draw now, I'll get a cramp, and then the meta magic will remove the cramp. Man, how does a zombie like this get so many cramps? No, I didn't draw what I was looking for. Wanted to just redraw my meta magic. Just go crazy with it. There we go. Man. It's tough being a zombie out here. Another meta magic I think would be nice for how I'm doing things. Rock Stance, Pain, Extensive Draw, Draw Shield. My cramps gain the following effect, deal 1 damage, but I don't want to have cramps. I want them to have cramps. Ring of the Commander, Ring of Courage. Those are fine, but I want more room for more bays. So I think I'm gonna take this meta magic. I'll slap it on you. And then we're gonna do just a cheeky little reroll here. A lot of weakness stuff. The Ring of the Celestial would have been nice if I had the extra energy, but I don't. Gem combo's not bad. Ring of the Needle's not bad. I'm gonna go for the gem combo. More games need a good stuff button. It's good stuff. Alright, back to the Dargon. Mr. Handwings himself. Well, you forced me to put a rock there. Rude. Save that one. I'll do that one. I want to do an extra draw every turn, and then use my meta magics to get rid of the cramps as I can. Because every time I draw, I'm inflicting more stun to go nuts. Just keep him in a perpetual state of stun. You know what? I'll do that one just to get a little bit of empower in, and then we draw to do all of that nonsense. Bearman's back with a muffin. Sounds delicious. It's easy playing rock, paper, scissors when your everything beats their everything. to save that for next turn, I guess, so that I can re-uncramp for free. Guaranteed. Death by bee stunlock. And bees will do that to you. I know, that's why they're awful. Well, dragon dead. What a stunning revelation. Discard all your cramps, draw as many of these cards. Getting another card that kind of does that's not bad. Discard a random card to draw to. The Ring of the Medic. Every time you heal HP when HP is at max HP, gain 1 shield. That would work with our Ring of Healing draw, because we're at full health right now. So that would give us some emergency armor. Although we are doing a lot of card drawing, so maybe we just get the Ring of Drawing Cuts to do even more damage. Maybe we don't worry about defense and we just worry about maximum offense. I think I like it. Oh, an achievement for placing 50 gems. What's my favorite Ravenwatch character? I don't know if I have a favorite. There's several that I liked. Red Riding Hood was pretty fun. There was the bomb throwing one, who I can't remember off the top of my head, was fun. Alright, so we can go to a tavern, or we can go to a corruption spread to make one of our cards corrupted, which means that it can't lose. But I feel like if we're just constantly putting them in a state of cramped hand forever, I think we just want more damage. HP, rock damage, HP, base damage, rock damage. So much scissor damage. Ah, paper damage and base damage. Yeah, sweet delights. Give me that paper damage and base damage. Nom 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 nom. Because increasing that base damage is going to be a lot, because Signal of the Monk is double. So, just 14 damage papers. I'll save that meta magic. It's fine. Good old swole zombie. Just keep him nice and stun locked. God. Oh, we did take a little bit of damage there. Every 5 actions deals 4 damage. Man, how dare you? It's fine, I'll fix it. No, that could have been better. He hits me with that free damage. Rude. That I got an achievement for stunning an enemy 100 times. Alright, we took a little bit of damage there. A little unfortunate. Every time this card is drawn, increases damage by 2. Deals damage every time this card wins. Deal 1 damage permanently. We're at the end of the run, so this is not the time to get that. Deal 1 damage every time this card wins. Double the damage. Draw cards until your hand is full. Add a cramp to your deck. I think we can use that. Maybe just like a Ring of the Commander and a Ring of the Needle just in case. And then we'll do that, and yeah, I guess we'll do this. It's the only really safe thing to do. Alright, and now we must fight Mother. Mother dearest. Alright, we heal a little bit. How do you unlock the next character? I don't think the next character technically exists yet. Don't know if that'll work, but I'll do it anyway. Yeah, because this is still early access. Like, it's out, but it's not fully complete yet. So there's still stuff that they're adding, and I believe the last character either isn't added yet, or I don't know how to do it, but I believe it when you mouse over it says coming soon. Well, you've locked in a cramp, but it's cramp v cramp. The fourth character is either Lizard or Spock. Alright. Phase 1 ended very quickly. Time for Phase 2. She got rid of all of her stun, which is rude. Ow. I took that first damage because she wasn't stunned yet, but she's stunned now. Gosh darn it. She's got 1 or 2 stuns on her. What happens if a cramp v cramp situation? I don't need to find out because this is gonna remove all cramps, so I'm just gonna leave that blank. Oh, that wasn't the removal. Well, yeah, I thought it was gonna. Yeah, those cramps didn't get removed like I thought they were going to. Hmm. And do that, I think. All right. We just heal. We slap. And she gets cooked. I got an achievement to kill an enemy while drawing cards. Man, that worked pretty well. The stun build is pretty good. All right. Yeah, and this last one, coming soon. All right. I think I'll do one more run here. Because we haven't gotten a scissor run in. And with the amount of stuff I have, I can unlock a new starting set for the scissor lady to go kind of bleed build and see how that works. We're one short of getting a scissors gem pack, which is a little sad. But we can also get a curio, and that's probably fine. And can also get another bracelet for Hammer Rockman. For funsies. Okay, so now, every 2 times you deal damage to a target with bleeding, inflict 1 bleeding. So we want to make them do a blood. And we start with one initial bleed card. Take this, Slybee. I'll never have the achievement for letting you beat me. Ring of Gluttony. All enemies have just 10% more HP. But no, we're definitely taking Ring of Endless Rivers. Every 2 times you inflict bleed, inflict 1 bleed. Every time 2 times you deal damage to a target with bleed, inflict 1 bleed. Unfortunately, we get nothing else. Oh, Misshape. Grant a dodge and a stun. That would have been great last round. Shing. Grant 1 crit. Next action deals double damage. Alright. We're definitely taking that. Honestly, I don't hate a Misshape, even in this deck. Oh, that paper got real fancy. What we really need is some bleed applicators. Was the achievement your headphones were not in range? We got an achievement for killing the boss while drawing cards. And I just got an achievement for buying my 50th artifact. Oh, and losing the first fight is an achievement. So that's the achievement I'm never going to get. You know, I'm just going to double tie this. I'm not going to overcomplicate my life. And then bleed. Alright, give me some bleed gems. Or bleed artifacts. +2 scissor base damage. That's not bad. Deal 8 damage out of cramp to your deck. Damage. Minus base damage. None of these are bleed related. Ire's neat. But I really would like bleed. You know, I'm gonna roll. Okay, gouging blades is a bleed. Every time you inflict weak, deal it damage. Well, we'll take you. We need more bleed applicators. Yeah. Active recovery could be good if I just try to make my swords really angry. So, just throw that over here. I heard of the game Cinderia. I think you like the art style. I believe it was pitched to me at one point. I was like, it's fine. Thought it was aight, but not enough to actively get into it. This is going to be potentially less damage, but you can also put my bleeds back on me. So you know what? We'll fight the Gobbo again. Mirror of Fate will allow me to get another bleed card. And the Tavern can make my sword stronger, which means that one sword will heal more. This could give me more swords and make swords stronger. And then I can still duplicate a gem. But this will potentially make my swords even stronger and maintain some level of balance. Is it big muscle women? That's Lee's art style? Is that what you've distilled me down to? I don't know if I agree with it. I don't know if I disagree with it, but I don't know if I agree with it either. hit points and scissor damage, base damage, paper damage, big scissor damage and paper damage, paper and rock, rock and paper. Yeah, big scissor damage I think is fine. And then I think we just copy this over. Because we just need more blood. And we hope to find more bleedy things over here. The Initiate Cultists. Can't check the deck or discard pile. At the end of every turn, generates a tornado that discards all your cards. Perfect Sprint is disabled. What a jerk. Well, at least we can get some bleed action in. We have one dodge. So I'll dodge his attack and just inflict some bleed there. What do you think my art style is? It depends. A lot of times it depends on, like, just sometimes I just like art from particular artists and things like that. There are certain artists that I really vibe with their art style. Like, if you've seen any FF7 concept art, the guy who did the concept art for that game, I like that art style. If you look up the art for the characters in, like, Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, that SNK era, that art style is really nice. Again, it's nothing that... Also, inflict 2 stun. Look, this isn't a stun build, but if you're gonna keep giving me good stun options, I'm gonna take it. And then I could just get... None of this is great. No regen. Reroll. Ah. Cut. Cut is perfect. But that does mean we're not going to get Ring of Martial Arts. But we can get a Ring of Jab. Look, this will be bleed stun. Blun. Yes. Well, of course you raced there. You had a steed. The Blun steed. Take these experiment. stun him up a little bit. Food's probably a good idea, considering when you woke up this morning. Food is usually a good idea. I agree. Oh, we ran out of stun. If I do this, I'll inflict some more bleed, and then I will heal a little bit of the damage that I take. Although I think the heal happens first. So if I'm... Oh, no, I have a dodge. So I'm not going to take any damage anyway, so I'm just going to go for the bigger bleed. Well, this isn't as good. That means I can dodge that one. And then with this, I can... This would be a parry, and I'd mostly block that. I think this is how I take the least amount of damage. And then I'll heal. So I'll take 2 damage from that. And then we'll heal. 2 damage from that. We're missing 1. That's fine. Alright. Not too shabby. Inflict 1 bleed to self to inflict 3 bleed elsewhere. That's probably worth it. Just a sip. Recover 33% of your max HP right away. I don't need that right now. Thank you very much. Might just be like a ring of martial arts. Deal damage equal to the enemy's debuffs times 2. Is it types of debuffs or total debuffs? Because if I have 30 bleed on him, is that gonna be 1 debuff or 30 debuffs? That said, I don't have a space for it, so it doesn't matter. We can't even do the science because you can't overwrite gems in this game. I only have 2 papers, and they both already have transformations, so I'll never know. This one, on the other hand. Yeah, if they add gem overriding in the future, that would be lovely. Every 2 times you deal damage to a target with bleed, inflict 1 bleed. Now, I initially read this as dealing damage to a target with the bleed damage, but this might just be every 2 times you deal damage to a target that is currently bleeding. At which point, I absolutely want this. We'll try going Toad today, just because I haven't gone Toad yet. Duplicating a gem is more bleed, and I think I value more bleed over corrupting something. And then I think I duplicate my Ring of Endless Rivers if I want maximum bleed. And then we duplicate more blood to bleed bloodily. There's an artifact that's like you heal every time you add bleed or something. We'd really be going somewhere. The wolf pack. Let's just bleed them up nice and good and early. And then rock, and then maybe get smacked here. Yes, Signet. I think that's just when they take damage and are bleeding, they get bleeding more bloodily. So this is good. Ah, oh, the question mark really ruined my day there, though. Ow. Heal. They don't win ties, so I could just do that. It's probably fine. Alright. Heal a little bit. Now we're gonna make ourselves bleed a little bit. But we're making them bleed a lot a bit. I think we just do that. Oh, then I think that was my heal card. I probably could have got away with getting a heal in there. But I just know at the end of the round, they're super dead. So we don't have to do anything too drastic. Oh yeah, if that last rock was this one, I would have healed a little bit. Alright, living our life on the edge a little bit. We can heal with just a sip. Buff, draw a card. Oh, smell of blood. We're going to take that. Ring of Bastion could keep us kind of safe since we're doing a little bit of extra damage. We definitely want to smell of blood. Honestly, I'm going to start putting things like that on, like, rocks and stuff. So no matter what I'm playing, I can get bleeds going. Doesn't have to be on all of my scissor cards. Just a sip could be correct. Ring of Bastion could also be correct. I think I'm going to get the Ring of Bastion. I think that will be more health return long term. I think probably, maybe, possibly. There's a chance. Oh, geez. It's Dicey, the Slime Marauder. Reduce damage. Every 6 action inflicts a stun. Every 2 turns gets angry. And then tornado. Well, we're going to bleed him up real good like. How does a slime bleed? I don't know if I want to know. $24 bleed on the first turn. Let's see. Do that. That. Alright, we healed a little bit. We have some dodge. We're gathering some block. That can go there. That can go there. Yeah, that's fine. How does he bleed? Goopily. That's what they called me in high school. Goopily. Alright, well, one way or another, this fight is over. Scott, can you neither confirm nor deny that claim? Scott didn't go to the same high school I did. Because I went to a tech school. He went to the regular school for regular people. I'm abnormal. My high school name was obnoxiously long, so people just, like, shortened it. If you asked where I went, it'd say Cheney Tech. But if you wanted to say the full name, it's Howell Cheney Regional Vocational Technical High School. Considering Parry's wins is also pretty good. Sir James Dunn Collegiate and Vocational School is the whole name. See, see, you also went to a vocational school. They all have dumb long names that no one actually calls them by. Oh, I have so many scissors in my opening hand. He's not a duelist, so we can tie. That tie will win. Although it doesn't matter if that's a tie, because I'm going to do that to stun him for these two. So I guess we're going to do that, and then I'll hold on to this for the next one. Alright, Fog, time to bleed. Alright, this one's parry, so I'm going to put you in the question mark. You have a 2/3 chance of being good. And then with this, you have a 100% chance of being good. No, but I don't want to put you there. I want to put you there, so... Bip, bip. Well, this will be a stun, and we know that. So, I'll get the heal in here. Oh, actually, no. Oh, he's reposting. Hold on. Can't go hard this round. I have to tie this round as much as possible. This doesn't do a lot of damage, so this will be fine. Actually, it sucks that this is locked in because this has a 2/3 chance of winning, but he's got a riposte. I forgot to look. I forgot that he has got all these phases, and I didn't look because I'm a fool. Oh, I hit the parry, but I won the parry. But yeah, he still riposted me. Curses. I'm going to take another one from this guy. Ow, that was more than one. Alright, well. I can fight him normally now. That corruption kind of sucks. Does the gem go off first? If the gem goes off first, then I can get away with something here. But I don't know if it does. Well, I guess we're going to science. We're going to find out. At which point, this will be stunned, so I don't need the rock there. So I might do a safety rock parry there. Oh, I got a lot of cramps in my hands. You win parries, but I don't need to win a parry. I think I'll just do something like that for now. I did indeed dodge it. The gem did go first. So, having dodge on a card is kind of a get-out-of-jail-free card. If I wanted to get rid of some of these cramps, I can do this, and then I can play both cramps here and here, because he'll be stunned. And, I mean, he's dead next turn anyway, so... There's no need to care that much. That said, I could just draw into my hand right now and just... Whatever, man. That should cause me the least amount of pain, and then he'll just die. Okay. Corrupted frog defeated. I've done the word. Let's see. I could take another sip, but none of these are like really setting my soul on fire here. A Ring of Stunning Draw and Ring of B. If I get the Ring of Horror and give up my ability to dodge, I can go into the Stunning Draw Ring of B and get some bonus stunning. I mean, that dodge is nice. But stun is like dodge. Was it a good idea? Probably not. But I did it anyway. And then the Well of Wishes, I can get even more Ring of Endless Rivers. Or another Ring of B. But Ring of Endless Rivers. I want maximum bleed. This is the bleed build. I'm gonna try to bleed so hard. Oh. Soldier of the Swole, once again. Let's see. If we do that, that means that this one will definitely be stunned. And that means that just everything everywhere is stunned. I did give myself a bleed, which maybe is not great. Alrighty. And these are the parry's wins. I guess we do something like that. We just kind of hope for the best. Continue to make him bleed. Couple of parries. Okay. If we do this, that will be stunned. And then we can just kind of go bing, bang, boom. This will be a loss. That doesn't seem good. We can go parry, parry here. That's probably fine. It's not going to be parry parry. It's going to be parry victory. Because this will be stunned and then the next one will be stunned. Oh, he's also got a stun, so this should also be a stun. But I'll be adding another stun. Nice. Numbers. Math. Who needs math? Alright, we got a little bit of healing in. Got a little bit of stun in. Alright, he's very nearly defeated. This card considers parries wins, so I think we'll put you there. And then you, and then just parry there. That's fine. Man, this zombie contains a lot of blood. Oh. Why did I miscalculated somewhere, and then I died. What happened? I goofed somewhere. I got hit with a whoopsie doodle. To be fair, I'm not entirely convinced I was gonna beat Mother anyway. I feel like I was playing it a little too risky. Scissors is clearly my worst character because very all offense all the time. Oh, the rando was a rock. Oh, so I lost the 1 in 3 because I had the parry. I win parries. So I had a 2/3 chance of being fine. So I lost the 1 in 3. Now, you know, that checks out. That sounds like my kind of run. I cannot catch a break with this scissor lady. The other two, I'm fine with. But I don't have the victory triangle on this one, which I need the victory triangle for something. This one's got a triangle, this one's got a triangle, this one's triangle's not lit up, and there's a missing triangle down here. I wanted to see what happens when I got all the triangles. But now I'll never know. And I don't think 14 is enough for me to buy anything that I wanted anyway. Yeah, I was saving up for 15 here for more scissor gem options. So I'm going to keep saving. And it's a little early, but I think I'm going to wrap it up here. Because I did one run with everybody, and I was 2/3 successful. But we got some stuff unlocked, and that was the main thing that I really wanted to do. So I hope everybody enjoyed the stream anyway. YouTube video will be out in about an hour and a half. Make sure to go check that out. Hope everybody has a great rest of your day. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.